Welcome back. Now, it's been a while since we've had our favourite tech head, Billy Abraham, in studio, telling us all we need to know about what's trending in the world of technology. Billy Abraham, it's a pleasure to have you back.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here. Now, you have we've got a number of things that you're going to shed light on. The first thing being a new way that we are going to receive our prescription medication.
That's true. Until now, only over-the-counter drugs were delivered by UPS and health products and even snacks. But now prescription drugs, and the thing is that now it will be delivered to your home. Until now, it wasn't delivered until your home. And there are a lot of testing going on. If you look at Wing, Google's offshoot, it's also testing delivery by drones, and we also have Amazon. So it means that in the very near future, everyone in the United States, at least, will be able to get anything by
You won't even
drones.
have to leave your house. But it's just so weird to me that you literally have a drone just come to your front door and...
Yeah, you just,
This is crazy, crazy stuff for me.
Yeah, you reach for it, it just comes and it, hovers around your window. And
It's so bizarre. What's next have we got? We've got Mobileye?
Yeah, Mobileye. Well, the Israeli company that was purchased by Intel for $15.3 billion, really big history. So now it's going to cooperate with NIO, which is a Chinese car manufacturer. And this car manufacturer is going to produce its cars with Mobileye's technology, and it will also produce cars for Mobileye, because in the very near future it's going to launch autonomous ride-hailing services. So this company is going to do it for it, and it's really great for both companies because following this agreement that the two companies have made, the Chinese car manufacturer's stock rose by 37%, and it will also improve Mobileye's mapping in China, and it will help it to comply with Chinese regulation. So it actually opens the door to the Chinese market, which is huge. Really
Just
huge.
remind our viewers, though, what Mobileye actually does.
Well, what it does is it develops vision technology, which will be used in autonomous vehicles, so that autonomous vehicles will be able to see the cars in front of them and the vicinity. So it's part of the system. Otherwise, cars will not be able to see each other. Yeah, so it produces the technology that enables it.
And Airbnb, you have new stuff from Airbnb for us as well.
Yeah, well, Airbnb, really popular platform with 150 million guests in 65,000 cities and 1.9 million listings, but there are some problems with it. And some of the problems is that when you book an apartment, you get something that you didn't expect because of the pictures. It looked much nicer, and you would expect to get other things that you didn't get eventually. So what it's going to do is this. It's going to introduce 4 new features. One of them is Airbnb Verify, which means that it will make sure that the pictures, the address, and the identities of the owners are as is listed on the website. And it will establish a guest guarantee. So if you come into an apartment and you don't get what you expected, you'll get a complete refund. And the other thing is that there'll be this neighbor hotline. So if there's a problem, you can call it and they'll help you. Yeah, because there was 5 people booked an apartment, a party house, and 5 were killed.
What?
So, yeah,
5 people were killed?
Yes, in California.
Wow, that's...
In a party house, so no more party houses.
No more party houses? Well, that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I have a personal anecdote to tell about that as well, because, and to me, these are huge improvements, because there was a lot of flaws with Airbnb. I actually booked an Airbnb in Amsterdam a few weeks ago when I went there to do the Amsterdam Marathon, and it said it was in Amsterdam, but it ended up being 2 hours out of Amsterdam.
That happens very often, yeah.
It does, because the problem with it as well is they don't actually give you a real address until you've booked it. So They give you an area.
Yeah, many times they say it's very close to the center, but actually very close means 40 minutes by bus.
Yeah.
And it's very misleading. Look, in general, people are very happy with Airbnb, but these things, the things that happen to some people make big news, big headlines.
Totally.
And it's really bad for its image. So it's taking steps in order to improve its image.
Absolutely. And CarSense.
Wow, this is really unbelievable. This Israeli company, it has this high-tech gadget which produces smell, which is supposed to make you more alert, reduce stress and aggression. But the most important thing is that it makes you more alert. If you look at the market today, there are all sorts of cameras in cars that detect whether you're falling asleep, and they can sense whether you're deviating from the lane, and then they sound, an alert. But sometimes it doesn't work, and in the United States, unfortunately, 70,000 crashes are associated with drivers falling asleep, and about 800 people die because of this. What they're doing is this: they're going to emit an odor, which will make your brain freeze. When you're drinking something very cold, like a smoothie, and you feel as if your brain froze?
Yes.
That's what's going to happen.
This is bizarre. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a bit terrifying.
Well, it is terrifying, but I think it's more likely to make you not fall asleep because, if you fall asleep, it's...
Well, that's more terrifying as well, having a car accident and falling asleep behind the wheel.
Israeli company, and it's really, really great. It's
some ingenious things.
In smart cars in the future, we're very likely to have these odors, and it's good for the stress, as a stress reliever, especially in the country where people are very angry on the road. Hopefully this will make some people calmer.
Absolutely. Billy Abraham, it was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for being here.